Hello guys, I am back. So I have fixed the issue temporary. It did have something to do with the Click Confusion file, but for newcomers that did not see my last live stream, which is now unlisted, it's going to be a little confusing, but I had technical issues, and so I decided to restart the entire live stream. But now, since the issues are fixed, I am now able to continue where we left off this time. So no more broken issues. And it wasn't that severe of a problem here. I think it was because I was using another version of the runtime that I made. Because you see, failure is right here. A file, which is supposed to be right in here. Which means that it's using loader copy. And I do not know loader other copyright. So, yeah, it's fine for now. At least I found a working copy, and how I found it was through this. So I already built the executable file for this game, and for my old video, which is called Visual Effects Test. So that uses the runtime, the networking runtime. So I was able to just take it from that and put it right here and replace the broken copy with the new copy, which solved everything. The runtime, the networking runtime. Alright. Now we're able to add the disconnection void. And void's like a function that I use. Or that's used in C#. Once again, let's open up Visual Studio again. I also decided to not have the switching between Windows manual anymore. And the reason why is due to how I keep forgetting every time when I switch to a different window, I keep forgetting to switch it over and then you don't see it. So now it's set to just capture anything that's shown on my display. So that should solve all those issues. And now the mic is now optimized properly, because the last live stream it wasn't. And people couldn't hear me well. But yeah, now I get to show off my setup that I had shown last time. Let's see. Where did I put it? But I was talking about my setup and how it's all new and stuff. Where is it? This is my old setup. And this is my new one that I just pretty much created this week. And these walls you see here, they're like wallpaper and stick. So it's like pretty much paper that you stick on walls. I just put on my cardboard walls and I think it looks cool. So yep. But now we get to continue where we left off. With no issues this time. Promise that. For sure. Is this alright? Visual Studio? Two of the same thing open up. Don't tell me I have to find it manually. I have to open up the its opener and go to recent. Okay, we can just do it to here. Class 2. Here we go. So I put the little disconnection thingy down here. But of course I removed it because I thought that, oh, it was causing problems. But the issue that we encountered last stream actually had nothing to do with any of the code. So that's actually good to hear. But now I made a backup of the code that I put right here, just so I don't have to do my research again. But yep, basically what it's supposed to do, we don't even need close permission, is since this is an app that runs in the background, the networking right here, it doesn't have a close feature. So this is always open even when the test is done. That's why this line kills the process in the background, so that, you know, when we're done using it and stuff, it would close. And I might have to make a feature as well where if the game closes, it closes with it. But of course we need detection for that. And since I do have the Unity DLL file imported, I might just be able to do it through here. But I think we can just do it through the XerScript as well. But yeah. Now I'm going to build the solution. I'm going to wait for a little bit. Just building everything again, because I have 4 things opened up. What happened? What the heck's all this? 58 errors, 92 warnings. I think this is because it's... Okay. MinePlug updated. But we do have the script. Yeah, save the script. This is what I'm just trying to import. Is it here? Gameplay elements. What are we doing? I'm trying to open up the project solution that I had, which is this. I'm not sure where the 58 errors came from, because, or it might be through here, but they're all not severe errors type thing. Even if you clear the console, it goes away. Because if it was still there, I wouldn't even be able to, you know, play test. But anyway, I'm just going to refresh just in case. See, no errors. So yep, that usually solved. Alright, so it was a script. Now it's through here, at least. But we do not need that 1 boolean. Because I noticed that it was not killing it, like terminating the process without this. I still don't know why it's well, actually I kind of know why. It's because it was trying to, the old version of Network Runtime was trying to attach to a different folder. Actually, I don't even know if it was attaching to a folder or not, because failure's right here, so I don't think it was trying to attach to a folder at all. So if the script was made to have everything here, the files, it would have worked. But that's the older version. So maybe next time I will have to find where the other version went. Like its source files, the newest copy of it. And then that should solve everything. But right now, it works for what we need it to work for right now. So it's all good. But anyway, so I just made the changes here. I believe I did not build the solution yet, because we just removed the boolean that we don't need anymore. This connect doesn't use it. So, just build a solution. 1 succeeded, there we go. And now I will copy this, put it right in the assets folder. And this script should not break anything this time, because I made sure before starting. So in the plugins folder, don't need this anymore, because that's about to be replaced with this. And now I did remove the changes that I made, well, most changes from the last Pad live stream, which no one else can see because it's unlisted. Because I thought everything that I made or changed caused issues. But nope. Alright. So we're going to need to pretty much figure all that out. It's not much. How did you find my Steam? Because my Steam name's different than... Because my Steam is put in this. It's not XerStudios. Unless that's someone else's account. But Discord is XerStudios. That is my Discord name. But yeah, sure. Sure, we can be friends. I can type that in chat. Sure. Just send me a friend request. But if you found the XerStudios name on Steam, that's not me, that's someone else. Because there's people that make those type of names. There's like millions of those accounts. Alright. Where was I? Oh, server client. So now we're going to see. I don't even know if those two booleans on the top, the TF and the keep up. Here, I'll show you after it opens up. Because I just kind of glanced over here. TF and keep up are pretty much not needed anymore. Or at all. I only did that because I was trying to make it disconnect manually without having to edit the scripts. But now we can just enable it here. I haven't tested this out yet, time left and the constant, because you know it kept glitching out. I wasn't able to test it. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright. Good to know. I actually have a couple My Place videos. Wasn't my latest one with the newest update or something like that? Or was it the beta test? Alright, now I need to find a game object called server connector. Here it is. Time left. I remember that I set that to 100 and I set the constant to 0.01. Alright, I'll send you a request on both. Right now. Can't reach the one. Alright. Compile the one time, let's really do this. Alright. I'm actually going to do this first. And we need this opened up to see if it closes. When we need it to. Oh yeah, it's not opened up. I do have the server opened up before I started the live stream because I was testing out if the issues were still there. But yes, we do want to do a connection test. Connection server. Okay. So no, that was not that last issue. If it was, I can just restore it back up. So it was terminated after I made the changes to the script. Time left wasn't that. Hold on. Because time left. Okay, it's supposed to be. Yeah, because if this was this, then it would have disconnected. So I'm just wondering if it's still going too fast. Constant minus equals. And it is not equal to. Because C# is pretty fast. So we might just have to do this. And we can actually restart the test. Do here, I believe. Still not enabled, so I will do it again with an even larger number. And if not, then I have to use delta time instead of just floats and minus equals. XerStudios. Yeah, sure, I can subscribe. I'm fine with that. And now, subscribe. Okay, what is happening? What happens if I turn the constant to 0? If I do that, then that means time left would never go down. So we could do that to see if it is still going past the barrier that I just made in the function. If it is, then going to need to debug again. Okay. Did I accidentally replace the runtime or something? Shouldn't have. These debugs don't need to be here anymore. I was only doing that to see if it... Well, actually, I could see if it is reaching it. It reached 0, which means that it was closed before any of this happened. So that means if I did accidentally replace the runtime version again, then I'm going to have to just do the same thing, replace back. But right now, oh yeah, made that disconnect. Nope. For now. And we can actually check if failure is in here. Because if it is, well, it's already right there, but if I delete it again, I can see if it comes back when I play test. So let's do that. Alright. So if it errors out again, then I know why. Alright. How did I replace it though? And we can actually refresh to see if it comes back, and if it does, failure. It might even show up here. Yep. How did the orbital copy just sneak here? Alright. Yep, right here is the newer copy. Oh yeah, the date. I could check the date as well. 5/5/2019, 108. It's the same thing. But why did failure show up here? Now it is a temp fix, so it's no guarantees for it to be perfect all the way. It's still very bizarre though, because that goes over replaced, nothing changed with it. I wonder if it keeps getting corrupt or something like that, because it is opening though. But I don't want to just be stuck at this one part over and over again for the entire stream for 5 hours. Because we're supposed to be starting... Okay. Because we're supposed to be starting the level design and stuff like that right about now. Because I already made it so that when you exit, it does something different, but I didn't really show that yet. I just changed the script as well. I just added this, and that creates conflict. Is the script old as well? Like, I need to see where this is going to, like the folder, because I did make a copy with different changes in it. Client data path, but what is that? So I think that would show up on the top. Serve network runtime. That's the client data path. But I don't see the runtime. Right, refresh. So right at this point, since I just did a test, didn't I? Well, we don't even need to refresh if we just keep this opened up. So much technical difficulties, I swear. So many difficulties. Yes. Okay. After this flashes, taskbar. Yep, taskbar flashed. So the photo should exist. Cool, it doesn't. Oh boy. So right at this point, another photo should be made, and I'm just going to create that manually. Xer network runtime. So this would have existed if everything worked right. And then in this would be 4 files that keeps the connection up, because that's how I do the detections and stuff. Right here, it is in beta, which isn't really, I mean, a big deal, but it's at a stable state at this point, like how it should work and stuff. What is this? Okay, it's on my C drive right here. No, that's my old one. I have 2 local drives put in. This one, right? There is no 721 or 23. So this is where it's storing it at. Okay. There's no updated ones. Wait, why is the Dark Place Mac in here? This is... Okay, I see. I see now. So I wonder why I did that. Because how is Unity going to detect any of that? Yes, I did play your XerStudios guide game. It's pretty cool how it tells everyone about how my, a description of all my games pretty much. In robotic voice. I played that about a week ago. Let's see. So requested success. Right here. Okay. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. For now. Oh, it's been updated to 2.0. I wonder what the changes are. Yeah, I'm muting my mic temporarily because I was talking to my sister. Or did my mic just mess up? Okay. Let's go and delete all this except here. I might have to fix this up. I do not know why I just named it that either. Don't I have a debugger to see what DLL files are? I'm gonna see if there's any changes. Or was not a Visual Studio extension? Okay. I don't know. Data path should not be this. Alright, I need to change the data path to something else. Oh yeah, Unity does use an application that... I need to see... Hold on. I need to see what the path Unity used. Because that was the old path. That the old version of the script is. So this isn't a newer script. That's too new. I did this for another game, didn't I? I've done this for a game I was working with people. I got with a team with. And it's not supported for Mind Plague. I'm searching up the path. It's application.persistent. Okay, application.add path. Right here. Alright, no, that's not how it works. Right here. Yep, pretty much. Alright, I just made a change. So now the data path is set to the persistent data path. Jesus Christ, I just got so many interruptions. That's why I kept muting my mic. Sorry. But anyway, here it is. Cause, yeah, I already said it. Let's see. What do you mean behind the screens? You mean behind the screen or something? Okay, let me just change this. We don't need that anymore. We got this. This is what we want, for sure. There it is. Updated a minute ago. Nice. The secrets in the games menu too? Cool. Was the music used from one of my games or something like that? Was it Rainbow Rosie? That's a name to one of my songs. Because I could show it on stream in a little bit. Since it updates, a little new to me. Okay, now we're going to play test. Hopefully that one issue that we just had is gone completely. Because I just remember what I made the changes for another game. Which is pretty much why it's not supported. And I believe that's why. Okay, cool. Jesus. Reached 0. What's a debug thing I made? Oh, the code's so unsupported. But I have an idea. To fix this, I'm gonna delete this. Why? Well, because I'm just gonna use the original from the MindPlug data folder, and that should be right here somewhere. No, that's for animation. This. What the heck? Then it might be here. Then yeah. Network runtime the deal. Is that? Can't be the real one. Ah, what's the plugin? Because if the plugin wasn't here, it wouldn't work in the first place. Right here, manage, right? Yeah, there it is. Are you going to make a 3.0 version? Alright. Will it be done today? Like very soon or something like that? Because then I might be able to stream that one instead. Okay, fresh. So the reason why I'm using the older copy of, well, it's pretty much not an older copy, it's the same copy, but it's supported for this game only. And I should have made a backup of the source files, but I didn't. But what I'm going to do instead is, instead of pretty much modifying these files, including this, which this is the Mindplay copy, and the one I just put in is also the Mindplay copy, but I'm going to put the process killer, or terminator, right in the the client script instead, which is what uses the API. Yep, confusing words, I know, but it's the language I speak. Where did it open up head? What are you talking about? What even is this? %1 new. I did not even know. I don't even want to see that. Okay, it's this. But instead of using a void function, I'm just going to copy and paste this code right in here instead. It's so much easier. You know? No more issues. What plugin was it? Oh no. Alright. Using system.diagnostics. Okay. It's cool how it remembers. What do you mean? Okay, then I just have to end it differently. Try. Alright. What does this one go to? This one go to? Do I have too many? Everything about above this point. Try. Just a minute. Just gotta figure this out. Why is this here? Effect. Okay, we got that. Now we just have that one issue, which is this. So potential fixtures. Using system. Oh, okay. Another API. What is this? Okay. Then I would just use system. I wonder what Unity Engine's random is like. But I prefer system. Alright, there we go. We got it. Now, we're going to see if it works for the millionth time. Ooh, what the heck? System.random does not contain a definition for range. And that means, go back in here, not this, I'm closing this, back in here, and we are going to add that definition just by changing this to Unity Engine. Alright. And now it should work. And once it works, I will just start to level design and do this part later. But I can make it direct to the... Well, pretty much already directs. Alright. To the next level, I mean. Oh, I thought it failed for a second. I thought it didn't work. This was supposed to happen, even though it looks like it wasn't. Because if it didn't work, it would have just done the loading thing, like server connecting, that word, over and over again, and it would have timed out. I even had the server opened up, and it says it disconnect, like it didn't connect. Localhost 6121. I'm trying that again by rehosting it. So that means the DLO or networking runtime works because it was able to sense that like a detection. Now there's another part that's probably not working. If this part doesn't work. Alright, it worked this time. So yeah, the server hoster just timed out or something. When I press confirm, this is supposed to disappear. This means that server connector might have an issue somewhere else. If you click confirm a bunch, okay. I remember this being another problem before. I've solved it. So I'm just going to check here. Well, actually, I'm just going to save my changes first, just so I don't have to do all that again. Right here, success. I'm going to open this up. It's done loading in here. Game kill, yes. Start overwrite 5 or mode 5. I'm going to leave. There's 2 of them. One of them should be success right here. And the other one, which one is that? This one? Okay. I'm just going to try that again. But another thing we want to see is this. Not, you know, still being up. Since I made some changes to kill the process. Okay. Yep, success. It does do everything right, but closing this on confirm. Why does it open it up again? This did close, which is good. I think I know why. It's because server connector still opened up. So what we need to do there, we might just need to create another one of these. Alright, and then I'm just gonna disable server connector. Alright. And then after we see the changes work for this, I'm going to start the oversee now. And what I mean by that is we're going to start designing the level for the second part of the introduction. Yes, I do have a dog, and I'm sorry for those noises. I actually have 2 dogs, actually. 2 labs. Wait, did it work? I'm going to check the live stream. Okay, it did work. Good, good, good. Now we can start designing the level. Yay. Holy crap. But first, I need to see what this is doing. Let's... What is this? Oh yeah, this is what we need. One of these is. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the right, one of these game kill. And I'm going to add a script to it so that it waits for a couple seconds and then loads the next level. That's all we need to do to finish this part. So success 1. Where's it at? Alright, game kill, yes. Okay, found it. Go enable this for now, because I already know. Okay, timing script. It leads to the second one. Okay. So these both are pretty much being used. And on the second one, okay, this is the animation that fades out the screen. Okay. And it plays an animation as well. So now I'm going to add the time script to this. Text mess. It's going to be exp, which is nothing. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. We're going to set this to 5. Because that's how much it takes for the animation to stop. Then true objects, going to set that to 1. False objects, I'm just going to put this here for false game kill, which is the self. And then element 0 for true will be another. Yeah, this is for cut voice acting. For it was supposed originally for this cutscene, but then I decided that maybe it should go and play throughout, in the middle of the game, so that it matches with the story of how you reveal it instead of just knowing about it at first. What a level name. Let's see. Intro 2. There we go. Let's name this done or something. Alright. Got it all set. So now I'm just gonna put down our true objects right there. And there we go. So now that should load the level. But it doesn't exist yet, so it won't load. I saved when this is supposed to be disabled as well, but I'm not going to save it again. Now I'm going to see if this is hit after all the configuration stuff. Which it should, because that an animation plays when networking is exited on all sides. So we don't even need to test the networking. We can just click not now. Everything fades out. Game kill yes gets enabled. Done should be enabled in a couple seconds. And there we go. Except I noticed that visual effect is still enabled. So we can disable that on game kill 1. This is called the beginning, yeah. Like that, so that it's still not showed up. So now we're gonna put that on the game kill 1. Under immediate, which instantly kills it. Then we're going to drag the beginning in here. Now we can save, because all our changes are pretty much at place. So we don't need to change much anymore on this scene, since we're about to start another scene. Alright, scene intro 2 can be loaded, which means done was hit, and you can see the visual effect is no longer there. So everything works. Now we can start the other scene. We can use picture demo for this. Alright. So this is a little picture demo test. And I use this to render a file. I'm about to show you that in a little bit. So there's a little art gallery in the game, which allows you to get correctables. And this is one of them, right here. It's all RT rendered type stuff. And this is how it's made with the lighting and everything like that. But we can use this scene as a placeholder for the beginning part. As the lighting's correct and everything like that, I think that's good. Except everything that's overly made here is going to be deleted, since we're going to pretty much recreate it in a different way. We don't even need this character here. Alright. Now I have to figure out how to delete all of this without conflicting with anything else. Turn won't exist, this won't exist, well, of course. Oops. See what I mean? It's gotta delete what we don't want. Like that. Till we get what we need. I'll keep that there for now. And I do have voice acting clips already recorded. And the problem is that I don't have my animation set up, set up. It uses an Xbox Connect, but that's not connected because I just, got my setup done for my computers and stuff. So we can see what we can do there. Even though it's just facial animations, which doesn't really need a setup. It just can be in front of my desk. Trees are here, leaves are here, still here. Okay. We almost got everything done. Deleted. Just need a couple more stuff going. And we're gonna create another terrain. Actually, I don't even think we need this terrain. Or any of this. Right here. So I'm just going to select it all. Press delete. Except that kind of destroyed the lighting a bit. Just what we don't want. Yeah, I keep it there for now. Alright. This is a lot of game objects, undo the deletion of. Jesus Christ, it's taking a while. Which pretty much freezes the entire engine. So I can't actually do anything, I have to wait. Unless it's about to crash. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a memory overflow or what. But I would really suck if it just crashed. Because I don't want to just wait this long, type of thing. Because it could take up to an hour maybe. Oh. Rest in peace. Literally. Any day now. We don't need this anymore though. This is why I should always create a starting point before we actually create a new level. Oh boy. Wait, what? Okay, good. But bad at the same time. Because I kind of want some stuff over here. I might skip the mountains for now. certain point deleted. Like I said, I might just keep the mountains for now. This one can be there in the background. I might just be able to keep all this here for references. Just in case I want to use it, I can just be reminded of it. Just all that right there. But the rest of this, it's almost gone. We don't need that. We're going to create another one anyway. Alright. Yeah, that's enough. Now I'm going to save this as intro 2. Now I'm going to add on to it. Alright. So right now it's got a pink texture since this is done in HGRP. Create new returns. Right. This is a new Turing editor. I'm not really familiar with it, but I used it before, so it's not like it's impossible or anything like that. Let's see. Because right now what we need to do is we need to add a texture to it. Edit details, edit grass type. No. Paint terrain. Click the edges to create a neighborhood terrain. Whoa, I don't want to. Okay, paint texture. Okay. Clear layer. Let's go and use the grass layer. Alright. And there should be a way to add an element map to this. But that's fine for now. Except turn such thing as terrain material. Because we might need that due to the fact that it's drawn. Alright. Can I just drag a texture to it? No. Doesn't really make sense. Last month I had this issue. There's a trick to it. Plus a new well, this isn't really new enough for the HRP, but it's not really supported to what Palm is. Okay, let's just see what the one. Oh wait. Turn layer to white. Or lit. That's the material. And this is just new layer. Okay. Except, it doesn't really give us much to work with here. And there's no presets. So we figured this out somehow. Add this. Okay. I believe the grass we just selected has. Actually, let's just use this instead. dead glass. Okay, there we go. Should have a feature that changed its shader, because I do not see the old shader. Alright, I don't see any shader. Yeah, because this has a shader. But this doesn't. It's just a layer that we don't need. The settings doesn't exist. I already created one, so I just add one. This doesn't have either. So what the heck? This pink texture is not good to look at. Could just copy this. All the way over here. Wait, where's it at? It should be in assets. Alright, copy, paste. Copy, copy. Alright. Wait, that's weird. Oh, never mind. So anyway, I just put in a new tear in here. Or I copied it. The one with the shaders support. One of these is it. Should be this one. Assign. Oh, cool. Nothing changed at all. Oh, what the heck? It's so weird. Yeah, we'll be done now. Oh wait, didn't it change? It doesn't look like it changed this. Because I wanted this to change to one of these. Like that. But that didn't seem to work. Maybe we can change the say. Okay. Let's go to settings. And let's change Deuterium 2 to Deuterium 2 copy. But I don't see a setting for that anywhere. Which makes no sense. Okay, material. Okay, here we go. Custom. Okay, we could just use one of these. Okay, that did make a change. Alright. Except it's not even correct. I expect it to be this, but nothing shows up. Like, oh, what the heck? Okay, now that is trippy right there. What happens if I turn the lighting off? Okay, not that much changes. That's not how it's supposed to work. Nature turn instead. Well, I can't because this is HGRP. So might as well just not use any. Because the other original one, turn up here, didn't look like it would have had that. Okay, it does, right here. Turn later light. That's how it's used. So now we can replace that now. And it should work. It's no longer built in. We just change this to here, and here we go. There we go. What is that lighting though? Okay, it was fog. That was a terrible fog though. Alright, now we get to the side. Okay, well first, this uses the fog. Let's try figuring out, okay, which one is it? Post-processing, which adds this effect. It might be reflection probe, I don't know yet. And this seems to be the layer that we wanted. Okay, it might be spectre? No. Specular. In the meantime, we get it soon. Yep, so all of this is set. Has all the normal maps set correctly. This is changed to layer lit from the HDRP. This gives me an option now, since it's using a different material. Okay, assigning that doesn't really make a change. It just changes to what I had it before the new again, which is fine. If I were to had it set to copy still, then the collisions wouldn't be correct. But what is this white? Like, is it a tint? Could be because of the resolution of the detail or the distance. Because one of these is detail distance. Is it this? Well, that's for trees, isn't detailed objects. So it's not that. But there's a certain fade, pixel error. But it's not that. Base map distance. It's like none of these. Wait. Okay. This does make a change. But it doesn't really give us. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that's the same issue. Yeah. Okay, auto connect? Is that it? Nope. This one was the one with the whoa. Okay, so this is affecting everything. Okay, I see. It was too far away from the original map. So we're just gonna have to drag this over. Or was it? Or was it not the old map? Super strange how there's like a distance now. It could be because of the layer as well. Doesn't really seem like it. No. This shows up but not above it. Okay. So if we were, where's the plus side? The original terrain. Okay, it has to be above around this direction. Then this terrain right down here. If this was above, then it shows up. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Now we just need to go to original scene, where I had all the stuff at. But we can just do this right here. Okay. Now we need to figure out a way to raise them. Okay, here we go. Now right here, I'm gonna raise the terrain up. Right above here. Okay. Might want to fix the grass texture too. So it goes from this to something else. Or we can add a mixture to it as well. Yeah, this is what we don't want. So this is the incorrect one. I need to use ones that have no more map supports. This one does. This is darker dead grass. But that's what it looks like. Or is that the right one? If it was this, okay, that makes no sense. Sure. Okay, kind of want it a bit different though. Or it's like this, only above it. Like that. All right. This should not be grass. Don't know why the turning layers are glitching out like that. Now we need dirt. Like a bit of dirt. Okay, does this one? Yeah, I don't know what's that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a little better. Probably want to fix the size of everything. Yeah, that's better. And this is a little too small. So set that to 1. And that makes it smaller. There we go. This is what the blur is going to be at. Okay. It's going to look weird at first, but it's because we have to add some changes to it. It seems like this is too small for this, but it's fine. Since it's just a cutscene, we can make it like an illusion based. Now we just need the materials, which should be somewhere else. What should that be at? Right here, I think, yeah. Alright. Oh, is this it? Oh, no. Okay. The heck? Oh, okay, top. So that's the actual old one. News is a different version of that. So now we need top for this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to end it here for now, since we got a couple of stuff down. But the reason why I'm ending it so early is because I got work tomorrow, and that's an 8-hour shift type thing. So I'm probably going to add a lot of changes to this before I start streaming again, since it's pretty basic at this moment. Plus, I think this hole is off to the edge a little too much. because this is where you start off at, unless I'm just going to capture this part of the scene, but I prefer it to be over here in the middle, and there's going to be a lot more detail. But yep, that's pretty much it so far. We're going to do a lot more on the next live stream for sure, which is when we're going to actually get into the animations after I get everything set up right. Because right now I just realized that since my Xbox Connect isn't connected and I don't have enough room for the animations and stuff, since I'm going to capture some full body animations, since I got a system for that. But right now, since it's not set up, I believe this is where we're going to end it here then. Alright, cool. Good luck on the 3.0 version. Thanks a lot. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this part of it, at least. How long was it? How long was I streaming for? I don't even have the streamer set up, so I can check OBS. But I've been streaming for about an hour again. Kind of like the last live stream, but we actually got quite a bit done for this part. Alright, signing out.